Hello. Good morning. Just doing up my shoes. Olivia's ready. Good stuff. How are you feeling today? Ready for a leg workout? Let's put this up here. Good morning, William. Good to see you back for another session. Okay. Hello from the Wolves. Good to see you here. Okay. So, we're going to do a bit of a leg workout today. All right. It's going to be a good one, hopefully. We're going to do some Bulgarian split squats, some swimmers. We've got some lunges, got some zombie squats. We've got a little bit of core work at the end as well. We're going to do 2 different circuits today. So we're going to start off with a bit of a warm-up. All right. So when you're ready, let's start doing some jogging on the spot. Get those heart rates up. When I say I want you to sprint as fast as you can, are you ready? Start speeding it up. And sprint. Get those arms going. Legs up and down. Quick. Fast as you can. Now back to your normal jogging on the spot. And again, start speeding it up. Ready, go. Relax. Good stuff. Keep it going. We're ready. One last sprint. 3, 2, 1, go. Faster, come on. Keep it going. And relax. Whew. Okay. I'm going to stretch up nice and high. Bring those feet apart. You're going to bring your opposite hand down to your foot. Back up. Opposite hand to your toes. Alternating. Nice and gently, nice and slow. Keep it controlled. We don't want to pull any muscles. Good stuff, guys. Nice work. A few more. Okay. Down onto your mat. We're going to do a few Superman or bird dogs, whatever you want to call them. So on your hands and knees, you're going to stretch opposite arm, opposite foot, out, and back. Change to the other side. Every time you do it, I want you to make sure you're engaging your core muscles. Make sure that your back doesn't arch as you do it. Okay, keep that back nice and flat. So try not to bring your leg up too high. Otherwise it will start causing your hips to rotate round. You want to keep those hips and back in a nice straight line. Good stuff. Okay, whilst you're still on the mat, we're going to go up into our press up position. And we're just going to do our Spider-Man lunges with our rotation. So you're going to bring that arm up, rotate all the way through, back down, change to the other side, bring that inside hand up, rotating those shoulders, keep your hips nice and steady. So loosening off the joints in your spine and also trying to get those hips to stretch out nicely as well at the same time. Hopefully as you do these, you should feel your foot being able to get slightly further forwards with each one. I know I can. Can now get my foot in front of my hands, whereas at the start I couldn't. So I know it's working. Feeling a bit tight in my hips today, so I'm gonna have to watch that. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit more jogging on the spot. We're gonna do some high knees, okay? Get that heart rate back up a little bit more. High knees. And some heel flicks. High around. I assume the kids are there as well. Maybe Catherine. Is the whole family there? Okay, we'll stop there. Nice job. Just gonna do a few arm circles. Stretch out those shoulders a bit more. Nice big circles, as big as you can. Good stuff. And round the other way. Okay, so we're going to start with a circuit of Bulgarian split squats. So you're going to need something to put your foot on. All right, we're going to be in a bit of a lunge position with one foot up behind you. And then you're going to squat down on your front leg. You're going to try and make sure that your knee doesn't travel forward. So as you squat down, you've got to get your hips to move backwards slightly so that your knee doesn't move forward. And as you start to get tired, that's going to get quite difficult. Okay? You're going to start really feeling it in your glutes and your bum. Then we're going to move on to some swimmers. So that's going to be laying down on the ground. We're going to have our legs up and down, and try and keep as much of your leg off the ground as you can, and your arms going up and down. So you're going to do opposite leg, opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm. All right, takes a little bit of coordination. All right, so we're doing 40 seconds on one leg for the swimmers. Okay, so it's going to be quite tough. We've only got a 10-second rest. We're going to do it twice around. Okay. All right, we're ready. We're going in 10 seconds. So starting with those Bulgarian split squats.
Get ready.
Remember which leg you use so you can come back to the right one next time.
Exercise.
Let's go. Remember, going backwards slightly and then pushing forwards as you stand up. Make sure that lunge is big enough as well. Make sure you got your foot far enough forwards so that you're not cramped up and your knee gets to a nice 90-degree bend at the bottom.
Press.
Okay, 10 seconds into our swimmers. Ready? Let's go. Get those arms up, get those legs up. Come on, up nice and high. Keep those legs off the ground, using those core muscles and those glute muscles to keep your legs up. All right, so we're going to change leg into those Bulgarian split squats again.
Exercise.
Let's go. Pressing forwards as you stand up. If you think it's too easy, you can grab a resistance band, put it under your foot, and holding it by your shoulders. So as you stand up, you're forcing that resistance against your foot, making your muscles work even harder. Or you can grab a weight and hold it out in front of you or by your sides.
Press.
Good stuff. All right, back to our swimmers again. Whew, I'm sweating already. Let's go. Arms up, legs up. Don't let them touch the floor. Those feet and hands should stay off the ground the whole time. Oh, I can feel it burning now. Oh. Okay. So I think we've got 30 seconds rest before we go into our next set. Can I have a quick drink?
Recovery.
Good stuff. Ready for those split squats? 5 seconds.
Exercise.
Let's go. Pressing back, pressing forwards.
Rest.
Good. Swimmers. Ready. Let's go.
Exercise.
Try and keep those legs nice and long so that your knees come off the ground. I know it's hard, but try and get those knees off. Try and keep them off if you can. Just little kicks with your legs. Just like if you were swimming.
Rest.
Oh, it's starting to get harder. Into those split squats.
Exercise.
Good. Come on. Pushing all the way through. Try and straighten that front leg. Right angles in the knee at the bottom of the movement, remember.
Rest.
Yeah. Our last set of swimmers. Let's go.
Exercise.
Come on. Keep it going. Almost there.
Rest.
Oh.
Recovery.
All right. Wait. Hey.
Done. Great workout. You spent 7 minutes, 6 seconds exercising.
Have a quick break. Then we're going to move on. Okay. So the next round of exercises. Same format. Except we're going to do 3 sets of this one. So, first one is our lunges. We're going to do aeroplane lunges. So you're going to step backwards, and as you step forwards, you're going to spread your arms out and you're going to balance on that leg. Okay, and we're going to stay on that leg the whole time. Keeping that back nice and flat. So I'll show you from the side, if I can, fit in. So you're going to start here. You're going to step back, lunge, forwards. Okay. So stretching those arms out to the side. You've got to use those core muscles to keep yourself balanced. So we're going to do one leg, 40 seconds. Then we've got 40 seconds of zombie squats. All right. So arms out in front, squat down, arm up, stand up nice and tall. Make sure you're pushing those hips through at the top of the movement. So not sitting back into it, pushing those hips through so we're squeezing those glute muscles in our bum. Driving through at the top. Okay, then we're going back to our other leg, doing those lunges. Step back, out into our aeroplane, and back again. And our last exercise is some leg raises. Okay, so laying down on the mat, out here, legs up to the ceiling, and I'm gonna put my hands under my bottom, up my lower back, and you're just dropping those legs down and bringing them back up to the top again. All right, working those hip flexors and also your core muscles as well, your abdominals. All right, are we ready? 40 seconds, 10 seconds rest, 3 rounds. Aeroplane lunges to start.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Get ready. Let's go. Lunging back. Step forwards. Oh, got to work that balance, especially as you get tired. Keep it controlled. Try, if you can, not to put your foot down as you step forwards. See if you can stay on that other leg the whole time. And as you do that lunge, I've been forgetting as well, try and keep that body upright. Putting that head up. Okay, a rest there. Into your zombie squats. Ready?
Exercise.
So we got that little hold at the bottom just to really work those thighs. Squeezing those glutes through at the top. Good job, guys. Nice work. As you squat down, make sure those knees don't collapse inwards. And as you press up, keep those glutes working, keep those squeezed to the side. Pressing those knees out.
Rest.
Okay. Back to your aeroplane lunges. Make sure you switch legs.
Exercise.
You've got to balance on the other leg this time. Not quite so good at balancing on this leg. And you might find that too, when one of your legs might feel more stable than the other, which probably means that you're stronger on one leg than the other. Most people have a dominant leg.
Rest.
Okay, get into your leg raises.
Exercise.
If you try to keep those legs from coming straight up, keep the range of motion a bit smaller. Make sure those feet don't touch the ground though. Keep them off the floor. But if you keep the range of motion smaller, you're going to find it's harder. I'm tapping my thumbs under my bottom
Rest.
just to help support my lower back. All right. Ready, back to the start.
Recovery.
In 20 seconds. Aeroplane lunges. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Exercise.
Got to work that balance.
Rest.
Good, okay. Back to our zombie squats.
Exercise.
Oh, forgot my arms. Good stuff, guys. Keep it going. On our last round, we're going to turn these squats into jump squats just to really push ourselves, make it that little bit harder. I know you're all excited for that. Okay. Ready. Aeroplane squats with the other leg.
Exercise.
Make sure that back stays nice and flat when you're doing your aeroplane, tilting from the hips. Yeah.
Rest.
Okay. Ready for those leg throwdowns? Leg raises. Let's go. Keep working.
Rest.
Whew. Good job. One last round. Remember this time, those squats we're going to do as jump squats. All right. If you can do it, we're going to jump every single time. If you can't, you're going to jump every other time. All right. So you're going to do a little squat, stand up, squat, and jump.
Exercise.
All right. Let's go into those aeroplane lunges. Keeping it up nice and tall as you do the lunge, and then tilting from your hips in that aeroplane.
Rest.
Good stuff. You ready? Jump squats.
Exercise.
Okay, if you can't do it every time you're getting tired, do a jump and then a squat, then a jump and then a squat. Okay? If you can, just try and jump every single time as high as you can, working those legs. Almost there. Keep going.
Rest.
Oh. Makes it so much harder, huh? Ready, aeroplane lunge.
Exercise.
Use that balance, keep it controlled.
Rest.
Good stuff. All right, our last round of leg raises. Do them all, guys. Keep it going.
Exercise.
Come on, almost there. Keep it going.
Rest.
Whew. Good job.
Recovery.
Whew. Nice job, well done. That's your session for today. We're just going to do a little bit of stretching off. How's everyone feeling?
Done. Great workout. You spent 11 minutes, 10 seconds exercising.
Whew. So, first stretch. Against the wall. 1 foot out behind you. Keep that heel on the floor. Make sure your feet are pointing straight forwards. Okay, and then all we're going to do is go and bring your hips towards the wall. So you're going to bend that front leg. And try and push those hips into the wall. Alright, so you should feel the stretch across the front of your thigh and in your calf muscle as well. Change to the other leg. And push those hips forward. Make sure those feet pointing straight towards the wall. Nice deep breaths. And when you breathe out, try and relax those muscles and push a little bit further. And change to this other stretch. Arm up behind you, grab hold of that foot. Keep those knees together. All right. And try and keep that knee backwards in line with your other leg, so it's not coming forwards. Change to the other leg. Good job. Okay, we're going to go onto the mat. We're going to lay backwards. You're going to bring one leg over the top of your other knee. Okay, so ankle over your knee. And bring this knee in towards you. And you're going to grab hold behind your leg or in front of your shin. Just going to pull that leg in and stretch off those glute muscles in your bottom. Pull it in. Nice deep breaths, remember. Change leg. Okay, relax there. You're going to sit up. One last stretch. You're going to bring your leg across in front of your knee. You're going to pull this knee over towards your opposite shoulder. Okay, so just pull it across your body. Again, stretching out those glutes. Slightly different part of the glute muscle. And I can feel this one. Got some tightness around my hips today. Change leg, change to the other side, put it across. And then we are all good for the rest of the day. That's the session. And I will see you next week, same time. Relax there. Good job, guys. See you next time.